Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate you watching my video. My name is Mark Johnson, and I'm here today to deliver you another film review. The film I'll be reviewing today is Carter. It is a 2022 film release through Netflix. It is directed by Bae-yong Gil-young and is written by Bae-yong-sik-young and Bae-yong Gil-young. Thrown straight into a dangerous mission with none of his memories intact, a man must escape death while trying to figure out who he is, how he ended up here, and who is the mysterious voice in his ear calling him Carter. And so right off the bat, this film starts off with an adrenaline rush. This is, I should let you know, a North Korean film, so we got something that's outside of the United States. It is a film that takes you on a non-stop action ride from the very beginning. At the start of the film, we meet our main character, Carter Lee, played by Jun Won, and he wakes up in a hotel room, blood everywhere, and he has no recollection of who he is, any memory of how he got there, and he's surrounded by CIA agents with guns drawn, asking him all these questions that he cannot answer. All of a sudden, he hears a voice in his head that starts to tell him what to do. He needs to listen to everything they say if he wants to live. And so he takes the leap. And at that point, we are on a non-stop action ride through the rest of the film. There is a bit of a story that kind of helps enhance the action, enhance the urgency of his actions in the film. And I think it's a great marriage in the sense that this is purely an action film. It's not trying to be an Oscar-winning film or a film that gives you great revelation. This is an action ride, and from the beginning to the end, we are on this journey. I would also say that some of the action reminds me of another film that came out not that long ago, well, maybe a few years back, called Hardcore Henry. And in that film, the action sequences, or the way it's shot, let's just say that, are very similar. I think outside of that, the story between the two films are quite different. But in this film, Carter, it's like I said, it's purely action film. Also, this film has some stylistic, the way they did their action sequences, it sometimes kind of look a little wonky, not necessarily as clear, like how did that happen. So there's a little knock on that. But if I'm rating this film, I'm giving this film a solid 3. I feel that this film has, some redeeming factors in the sense that the action sequences are pretty elaborate. Even the ones that do come off a little, like, okay, how did that happen? Did that really happen? But outside of that, it's a fun film. It's an entertaining film. It's about 2 hours and 12 minutes long. So it is longer than maybe your typical action film, but I think it helps, or the length of the film helps the development of the story a little bit more, or a little bit better. I think the acting performances, you'll find some familiar faces within this film, so that's kind of, in a sense, comforting, being that it is a North Korean film. But outside of that, like I said, it's just an entertaining film in the sense that it's an action film shot in an interesting way, creating just visuals that are fun to watch. So that has been my review of the film Carter, a 2022 film released through Netflix, directed by Bae-yong Gil-young, written by Bae-yong-sik-young and Bae-yong Gil-young. If you like this review, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing on the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you have any comments about this film, or you'd like to recommend a film that I watch and review on this channel, make sure to leave all of that in the comment box below. And then lastly, so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews or other content, make sure to ring that, and that way you will be notified when I have another drop. So again, that has been my review for Carter, a 2022 film release through Netflix. Again, I appreciate you watching my video. Thanks for stopping in. And like we always do at this time, have a blessed day. I will see you on the flip side. Let's go.